Hey, good afternoon, Trinidad and a beautiful Tobago. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's just about 25 minutes after the hour of 12 o'clock, and welcome one and all to the Weekend Review, where TC, and of course the big man Heavy Duty, is in a company, bringing, well, hot in your head every Saturday. You understand? Yeah, you just hot people head every single Saturday. If you need to get your head hot today, you can link with us on Facebook. Yep, Street 919 FM on Facebook, and of course on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube at Iwer TV on YouTube. Make sure you're on.
Check 1 2 1 2. Yep.
Nah, you ain't getting nothing there. I don't know why. Try again.
Check. Oh yeah.
Right, nice. Yeah, inside.
Check 1 2. Don't a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, you're good. I know you just ball at times.
Oh yes, so.
Right, so let me say good afternoon to the 22 people and building very fast on the live, on the Facebook Live. Good afternoon to you guys. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's share up the live and make the thing nice, all right? Heavy, so is he saying?
Good afternoon to you, TC, and good afternoon to those of you locked on the Street 919 FM.
Don't come to tell me today that Trinidad is not a real place again.
Well, if you still want to believe it's a real place, to each his own. But I know here can never be a real place. Here's a nightmare. And that being said, I want to give you a little brief interview. The quick TC. Quick interview.
Yeah. Wow.
Quick interview on radio.
Go ahead.
TC.
You just try to promote the time.
No, because you, as a mutual person, you hold no political allegiance or alliance, right?
Sure about that.
Right, good. Do you think you could define right from wrong?
Yeah.
Is that impossible to figure out what is right and what is wrong?
No, it's not. No.
All right. I like what you're talking. Because I'm going to talk about something here this morning, right?
Yeah.
And what seems to be playing in my mental is that there's a lot of people cannot define what is right from wrong.
Or the plain that they cannot define.
Well, I don't
think they cannot define.
They cannot.
I honestly don't think so. I don't think it have anybody that doesn't know what is right from wrong. I don't have two right and two wrong.
All right.
I don't have a center. You know.
Okay.
People just conveniently shift stuff around to make things right or to make it wrong. And besides that, they conveniently use stuff to justify their behavior or their actions or whatever. But everybody knows right from wrong. That is basic.
So basically, based on who it is right, and based on who it not is wrong. It's wrong. Right.
Yes.
But
exactly.
then they don't know right from wrong. Because what is wrong can never be right and what is right can never be wrong.
No, it's
no matter that basic. This is not based on your opinion, you know, or how you feel, you know. And right and wrong have to do with right and wrong.
Right, and this is what I'm telling you. They know it's wrong, you know. They know it's wrong. But as you just said, based on maybe ethnic background or financial status, they will make it right. They will say that it's right for them or for whoever is around them, you know.
But even if they say it's right, that does not make it right.
No, it's not right.
Correct.
It's not right. Tobago, good afternoon, Tobago. What's up?
Right. I like how we're talking this evening.
Right.
Because here it is. Right? Last week, my good friend Tabuki came here and spoke about oil and gas and the oil prices going up and stuff, right?
Yeah.
There's a video circulating on social media of a meeting with the Prime Minister, where the Prime Minister said that not because oil prices have gone up means that we are making money.
Right.
Because production is low. Because oil production is low. Right? So the high rise in fuel doesn't mean that we're making money.
Okay.
Right? I'm paraphrasing here. So don't come for not quoting. Okay? And he put a full stop there and went ahead to tell us or explain to us what the U.S. is paying for gas right now because of the high rise in oil, And if we should pay that in Trinidad, how much it will cost for super, premium, diesel, and other things. If they remove the subsidy on the gas that they are paying right now. And he also went on to talk about the amount of money that the government will have to pay in order to subsidize that amount of fuel costs, right? And they don't have the money, so they will have to borrow the money to subsidize that fuel cost, because if they remove the subsidy for we to pay the same price that all these other countries paying, right? Or it will be an economical disaster. I'm just paraphrasing, I'm not quoting, right? So nobody don't say the Prime Minister didn't say that. I paraphrasing because I can't go word for what he said. Sorry, I didn't have the video to play it, but basically in a nutshell, that is what it is, what he said. But I want to stick a pin on the gas prices that he said that we will be subjected to, right? If they don't find the money or don't get the money borrowed to pay the subsidy. Right? I want to go back to what he didn't say. Right? He said in the first part of the statement is that not because gas prices gone up to over 100 US a barrel.
Right.
Means to say
we will benefit.
We benefiting from that because oil production is low.
Right.
Now, three things wasn't said there. How low is our oil production? You see, we don't know.
Right.
Right? How much money we are making currently right now at the oil price that we have right now? You see, then go deep into that because
they didn't give figures.
Okay, so all I said, right?
We are making money.
We making no money. So don't watch out our oil price going up. Right? And we be subjected to the same gas prices that America go through if we remove the subsidy, so we have to get money borrowed.
Wow.
Right? Even give the figures on how much money. How much 800 million. I don't want to say that because people go say that way. I didn't say that exactly. I don't paraphrasing as I say here.
Right.
Now, TC me no economist.
But go ahead.
I didn't went to university.
Right.
I went to secondary school, but I know maths. You understand? Now, I cannot understand that maths not mathsing for me. And I'm going to tell you what that maths not mathsing for me, TC, and I'm saying it here on national radio. This is my opinion, and I entitled it. But it have to make sense. If we in an oil and gas economy, from ever since Trinidad and Tobago inception, we were a oil and gas economic. Our natural resources, our money is our profit, our riches come from oil and gas.
Right.
It means to say, when oil and gas goes up, we become
richer.
Richer.
Right.
Right? Suffice to say, all our national budgets that read every year is read based upon oil and gas.
Right.
Right? That's the revenue stream. And you know that? Good. Last year, our finance minister read out a budget over $50 billion based on a projected price of oil being at $60-something.
Right.
Right? And at the time when he did that budget, oil was $40-something US a barrel. So he projected oil prices to go up at $60-something per barrel, right? And that way we could work with this $50-something billion. We could work with this $50-something billion budget, right? No, nothing wrong there because that is how we work for the past some years in our economy. If it raised above $60-something about to 100 plus, then
the remainder of the
money is supposed to be what?
Yeah, that
extra profit.
Yeah, that is extra profit.
Right?
And even when the oil production was always low for the how much?
Okay.
How much, yes.
Even when that budget was read.
Right. The oil production was low.
It was low since
It didn't drop. Yesterday.
No, it didn't drop yesterday. One of the reasons why they closed down, one of the reasons they gave for closing down Petrochem because the production of oil is low.
Right.
Right? And Petrochem wasn't making no money. However, after they closed Petrochem, Paria and Heritage, all the reports coming out of those two companies was that those two companies was making money. They was making profits from the same low production oil. Hear me out here? So if the two new oil company, which was Heritage and Paria, was making profits, plus our budget is pegged at this amount of money, and it gone over by twice.
Yeah.
Right? How come low oil production means to say that we're not making no money?
And we had to borrow.
And we have to borrow to pay a subsidy. Or we'll be subjected to the same prices as America.
Something and something.
It ain't making no sense to me. I don't know, TC. I asking questions here.
Well,
How?
Maybe somebody out there who is listening could
Enlighten us?
Could enlighten you.
Because if I want to break it down, if I selling mangoes and I accustomed selling 10 mangoes
every day.
Every day. But at $2 for a mango.
So you're making $20.
I'm making $20 a day for a mango.
Yeah.
Boom. The man cut down the mango tree. Right? So I go somewhere to get my mango. Right? And they only gave me 5. So which means I can't sell 10 mango again. I could only sell 5.
Right.
So I'm only making $20, I'm only making 10.
Right.
Right? Boom. My partner alone have mango. I didn't get mango nowhere, so mango going up from $2 to $8.
Right.
My same 5 mango go give me how much? 5 is at $40. I'm making double.
Right.
Because mango going up.
Yeah.
You understand?
Fair enough.
I still selling low mango, but I still have 5 mango. I can't get 10.
Yeah, you're still selling 5
but
mango.
the same 5 mango selling at $8 now.
Right.
So which means I'm making
profit, right.
but profit still double. Think about it, you see.
Yeah. So if you get a flat tire going for the mango, you could easily buy a tire.
I can easily buy a tire.
You're not going to borrow money to buy a tire.
To buy a tire. I don't even matter. This is what I try. Somebody make sense to me. I try to break it down simple with the mango. Eh?
Well, we could open the phone lines and hear from Trinidad and Tobago. Somebody may be able. You understand?
I just want that Madsen up for me, and I think that gas price reason they have to come again with that. That ain't making no sense. I'm telling you, we don't give me that. I think I have enough sense to know that ain't right.
Let's hear from Trinidad.
Let's hear from Trinidad and Tobago. Let's answer me.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Well, TC and Heavy. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, man.
Man, listen, man. I want to tell the both of you something this afternoon. Go to the head of the class, stay there, and don't move. And let me tell you, the program is really thought-provoking. Hear me now. You see, I'll tell you, Lord, hey, Heavy and PC, oh God, I love where you're going. And this is what we're talking about, Trinidad and Tobago. We must be able to have a program where it is open for truth and fact.
Yes.
And that is what we're dealing with. This is not about who is yellow, who is red. We're dealing with the fact. And let's go there quickly. Last year, the budget, the package was pegged to $65 a barrel.
Yep.
And the guesstimation for gas would have been $2.50. Oh God, I thought Ireland was going mad. And listen to me, let me turn down to hear myself. I want you to hear it properly. And I'm listening to the Prime Minister talking to the citizenry. So I asked myself, like this man talking to ABC Darian, and done. Come on!
Yes,
and I'm saying the later. If your budget was pegged to $65 a barrel, and oil is over $100. Dr. Riley, out of all respect, you're failing the citizenry, Dr. Riley. And there is billion people out here. And Brother Heavy and PC, you all are correct. Listen, let me tell you, and I want to tell you this. Don't shortchange all yourself. All you don't need no expert from the energy sector to come to guide all you. You all are on the right track. You all stated it correctly. And you remember last week when I raised this because they wanted to kill Papa Tabaki?
Yeah, they wanted to crucify you.
Man, come on now, man. Listen, before the Prime Minister even had a conversation, I raised it. And I told you all, let me say this, you know. It was leading to your program I call Dr. David Mohammed program. And I told Dr. Mohammed, and you know what Dr. Mohammed said? He said, Tabaki, you are correct. But you know what? They want to come to play down the two of you all. Look, let me repeat this to you all. Brother Heavy and Brother TC, as long as I listen in radio, never let me hear you all say you all need somebody to vindicate or to make you all. No! And let me get where the edge with. I am saying, and hear me, 3 weeks back, the Prime Minister went to Doha or Qatar, any one of those things. You remember the media was waiting with bated breath in the diplomatic lounge where the Prime Minister was expected to have a briefing with the media?
Yeah.
Did he have that briefing? The answer is
no.
Right. Let's go there. I want to show you how they stolen the citizenry. You remember all the deals that they're signing out there with Iwer and all these countries is non-disclosure because they said in the energy sector, anything to do with oil and gas, you cannot reveal.
Right.
Let me ask the Prime Minister, I don't want to say Marabunta, I'm supporting. Here's what I'm going to ask you. And Heavy and TC, or you answer me to you.
Yeah.
At any time the Prime Minister ever comes, like how we came with a set of sheet and pretend it's turning it up and tell us, look, this is the royalty, this is what we're getting. That is what the last energy meeting we had in Texas all day. The Prime Minister ever had a conversation with the citizenry to say this is what we're getting from our energy sector? Answer me before.
No.
But let me tell you, the people blind and foolish. You know what that exercise was really about? And it slipped your guest a bit. They want to raise the subsidy thing. And what he did, he laid the platform on the stage. They were taking this. Come on, Heavy and
Yeah, you are setting up the country to know that you're going to remove the subsidy.
And that is what they want to do. So let me tell you here how if there was a question he was putting to the citizenry. So you know what he was saying? In order for it to benefit for over $100 and over $5 for the gas, we must remove the subsidy. So you know what he's saying? If the subsidy remains, we can't get no money. Dr. Rowley, here, a concerned citizen, don't blame me for a fool. Out of respect for you, Dr. Rowley. Dr. Rowley, don't BS the citizenry. And Heavy and TC, as I take my leave, let me remind the both of you, you all need nobody to pat you all on the back. You all are going right. And I love this program this afternoon. You know who I'm calling? I'm calling out Professor Wall Street. And Brooklyn, I want to hear all you. And let me tell you, this program would have put the theme, Dr. Rowley, you wasn't having a conversation with the people, but you was having a conversation for the big boys to hear you, how you exploiting your citizenry with the right of the nation.
Thank you, Tabaki.
Well, as I said, The numbers are there. You can call us right now. Make it make sense. If you're calling the WhatsApp, it's 771-1791. I seen some
calls coming in.
But I seen it there.
Yeah, it's not there.
No, not here.
That phone one?
This phone, no. Why is phone not on?
Let's see if I get a next call by the time.
771-1791 is the numbers you can call for WhatsApp, or you can also call 342-0081, 342-0081, or 466-5391. That's the numbers right there. You can call us up, and let me see if I can get on this phone as well. Understand? Heavy, hold on, heavy. I see this phone, but the phone up, man.
The phone up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Caller.
Good afternoon.
Check the line there and see the light off.
No,
it's on?
It's on.
Caller? You unplug that, you plug it back in?
Huh? No, it ain't. Everything is up and running there. I don't know what's going on with this number here. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. I gotta cut that one, then we're not hearing.
People just bear with us, we're just trying to rectify the phone line. So you can call us.
We can take your WhatsApp call or whatever now. We can take your calls. I am still seeing the person calling here. Hi, good afternoon, welcome. Something is wrong here.
Check the jack, check the jack.
Something is wrong. Hello, good afternoon. Let me see if it's a jack, because look, Brooklyn calling here now. Hi, good afternoon, Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
Plug in this jack. Plug in this jack in that phone.
This person is here. I'm seeing it. Hello, good afternoon. Something is wrong with this one. With this jack.
Try this jack in.
Well, we can't be moving the jack all down.
But that phone not ringing. Try it in there.
Right, so try calling us back now, caller. Let's see what happens now. Every Saturday is some movie.
Yeah, right. Okay, people, just bear with us. We are just trying to rectify the.
You want to the background?
Take off the mic, go ahead.
Okay, we're back on the inside, so I think we have it sorted out now.
Yeah, we got the phone line sorted out now, so you can call us, right? If you choose to, you can call us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell my brother Kingsley something.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Here it is. Kingsley have been calling every single talk show, not only on this radio station, or on Synergy, or on my show, for lights in his community. Street lights, eh?
Street lights.
Yeah, we calling for street lights in his community for
We have a
months.
call. Hold on.
You have a
Hi, good
call?
afternoon.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm just calling to say this is always a good show. I look forward to listening to it on Saturday.
Thank you.
And I'm calling to emphasize that the people in the communities, in the very African communities, need to begin to stop being so splintered in terms of the ownership. Many of the occupiers of the properties, some of them may not have very good paperwork. Some may have paperwork that is good, but it cannot be easily transferred and be leveraged in any kind of way because grandma and grandpa didn't administrate properly by will and stuff onto the children who now in their 50s and 40s and stuff. I'm saying to all of you people in Belmont, Laventille, Mova, Eastport of Spain, Sealots, Beaton, begin to take a sense of pride in where you are living. Begin to take ownership for where you are. Whether you have good paperwork or your paperwork is not administrated properly. Just start to take a sense of pride. Each one look upon the other and say, let us take a sense of pride and begin to put the necessary self-serving businesses that the community need in the neighborhoods. This is the way that you are going to be able to create your own economy, and by so doing, you are going to then be able to get a sense of respect where you are and be able to leverage on that to build yourself and your family future interests. If you do not do that, those on the outside looking in will never ever get to a place in their mind where they will feel that you deserve anything. Right? The people across the Caroni Bridge and in the bamboo, this is what they did. Their nana and their papa.
Caller, you have 40 seconds.
Right?
Before we go for a break.
So let's begin to do that. Okay, let us begin to do that.
All right, caller, thank you very much.
So we're going for a break. We'll be right back. After that, we'll continue to take your phone calls. All right?
All right.
We will continue to take your phone calls after this.
After this break? Yep.
Yep.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Happy place in my life, every living day. Happy place in my life, every living day. Happy place in my life, every living day. Hey, I'm at a happy place in my life, and it can't change. And I just come out here to do right. Boy, that's why I will never ever change. Hey, everywhere I go, I'm at a happy. That's why I will never ever change. I'm at a happy. If you're watching in your house right now, start the show. Tell them. So when you see me rocking with my friends, it's just a love, it's just a vibe, so the ends. And when you see me rocking by myself, tell them it's no far pretend, so me tell them. And when you see the liquor in the end, we live your life like it's no problem. And everybody walk, everybody put your hand in the air. Say, that's why I will never, ever change. I'm a happy place everywhere I go. So do the dance, so do the dance. Never, ever change. I'm a happy place everywhere. Put a smile on your face. We tell them, a smile a day, It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays with MC Dukan Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day. Rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. Don't know.
Tune into the Street 919 FM this and every Thursday for the program Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk. Where we are at and where we are going with Steve Antoine as regards the land space for the celebration of Emancipation Day. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. It's Conscious Talk on the Street 919 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. to listen to the live Temple of Restoration, Pastor Curlin and the team. The Temple of Restoration is located at number 12 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, opposite the Curep taxi stand. For more information, contact 488-4413 or 777-8691. The Temple of Restoration, where Jesus changes lives.
This is real comedy.
Dan, I want to know what I really doing here. What is I doing here? I'm not Shimano. No.
Major Issues, the tour.
With the Caribbean King of Comedy,
Major Hype.
Do you Miss Mitzi Renita Brown take? Yes, me take him. Me take him a long time.
On Saturday, March 26th.
Showtime, 8 p.m. sharp.
At Napa, Port of Spain. Tickets are $350 for a limited time only.
Get yours now at all Cache outlets.
Anton's Gold Rush, Castro's in Arima,
Larry's, Francis Plaza, Chaguanas.
or online at islandetickets.com. Major Hype is on his way to Trinidad.
Well, I just found and give a little one check.
For a comedy show like you've never experienced.
Backed by Ziggy Rankin and Order.
This is the release you need.
Get your tickets early. All COVID protocols are in place.
For more info, call 779-5755. Brought to you by Cache and Anton's Gold Rush.
The Tabernacle of Joy, 26 Prince Street, Port of Spain, will be reopening this Sunday, the 13th of March, 2022, at 9 a.m. sharp. Thank you, and may God continue to bless you and your family in Jesus' name.
Get ready! Pretty British, Brother J, and Ali Berry presents Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. Drink your water and mind my business.
I go drink water and mind my business.
Saturday, April 16th at the Onyx venue, 27A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, featuring the big band in the business, Iwer George.
Yes, and this is me, Iwer George, with Boss in the Business, April 16th, Soca Madness Part 1. Yes, I'm going to be in London. I'm coming to shell it.
Fabulous.
You know what I'm saying, yo, London, April 16th, it's all about the Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. I will be there.
Will be everyone blinking bad, all the friends them stinking mad.
Music by DTTP, Rigo Suave, the Stage Guard, Selector G, Survival number 1, and DJ Wince. Tickets available on Eventbrite UK. Early bird tickets, £35 from March 6th. For more info, call Allison at 447588376951. Trini British 447404-050703 and Brother J 447508862718. Saturday, April 16th. Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. London, it's your turn.
St. Patrick's Day has arrived, and it's the perfect excuse to get together over the unmistakable and bold liquid of Guinness Extra Stout. Let's spark a new kind of celebration and just be Irish for a day, even if you're not. Because during St. Patrick's Day, more than...
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
This is the voice of Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:15 to 9:45 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the street 919 FM.
Ikaro, I am Alatumishe Ifabamishe Aganki, better known as MCDU, and every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I host a show called Orisha, The Way of Life, right here on the Sheet 919 FM, where I have guests passing through from the Orisha Ifa Baptist Diaspora to educate, edify, and inform you, the listening public, about Orisha Ifa practices. So remember to tune in every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for Orisha, The Way of Life.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home, or get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
From the studio to the stage, every Friday between 3 to 4 p.m. right here on the street, 919 FM. Radio you can see. Log on to our Facebook and YouTube so you can see live interviews and performances from some of our very own local superstars. Right here on the street, 919 FM.
Greetings and blessing in the name of our wonderful Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia. And we would like to invite you to listen to the Final Hour broadcast every Monday from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning on the street, 919 FM radio.
Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444.
Please be sure to tune in and prepare to be blessed.
My life, I lay it on the altar. As my life.
Hey, dynamic crew alongside Iwer George presents Soca Come. Featuring the boss himself, Iwer George. Iwer George. Man of soca.
Yo, this is Iwer George, the big boss in the business, and I'm going to be in Grand Cinnamon on the 14th of April, Canada, forward the 6th. Commenters.
Yes! going down the 14th of April at the Grand Cinnamon Banquet and Convention Center, Toronto, 3895 McNichol Avenue, Toronto, Ontario. 9 p.m. till. Tickets are just $35. Get them now at ticketgateway.com. Hey, so all your link up dynamic crew. It's all about soca. Featuring Iwer George in concert.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko, Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Tuesday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yes, 10 minutes after the hour of 1 o'clock in Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, you are live on the Street 919 FM. Welcome back. And we continue to take your phone calls. We did not get in any amount of phone calls in the first hour. We were getting some problems with the lines. But we are welcoming your call right now. So you can call us right now. You can call us. You know, we are welcoming your phone calls. Heavy. You are back on the inside as well?
Yes, TC. I want to just point out something Tabakit said in his contribution with regards to what was the main focus of that meeting there. It was merely to let the population of Trinidad and Tobago know, brace for gas prices to be at the same price as the US and the removal of the subsidy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And
so it's coming for sure.
Yeah, that was to soften the blow. That right there was softening the blow. He give justification to with regards to in order to keep it on, they have to find 800. Well, I don't want to quote the figures because I didn't hear the right. I didn't really hear the right. When I hear the right figures, but I can't remember the right figures. So I wouldn't want to say for somebody to say a lie. So whatever figures they still have to borrow. So you can go and take the call.
Brooklyn. Hold if you're hearing me, Brooklyn. Hold on.
Hold on here. Put them on that line.
Let me make the switch. Brooklyn.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we hear you now.
Yes,
the chat.
Right. Good afternoon to you and Heavy.
Yes, good afternoon.
And I want to put Tabakit left off because it seemed like after this government done, it looked like people will. Let me ask Heavy a question. Heavy people could still go Panama after they run Trinidad and Tobago. They could still leave and go Panama.
If they could still,
I believe. Yeah, I want to know if they could still go Panama.
With money?
No, what I'm saying is because it seems like what I'm hearing from the start of the show and what's happening in Trinidad and Tobago seems like people will be leaving to Panama after this 2024, 25 people will have tickets to go to Panama. Because when Chambers came in, right, the whole of the country was paying them all them pay them Maribonta and them ball Chambers was done see. It was no opposition saying Chambers was done see. It was pay them people were saying Chambers was done see.
Right.
What the public was thinking was they was thinking that when they say Chambers done see, they thinking that he done see and he carried and right. It wasn't that, you know. What they was saying is Chambers done see that Eric gone with all the PNM money, all the country money. That's what I was saying, you know. And you see right now what's taking place here?
Yeah.
Where we country supposed to be getting money, making money, and the government coming and saying we had to borrow.
Yeah.
And you see the government too coming in after. It come like I'm living in a time when my grandparents and I was living around them days then, because when even if PNM win the next election, that government coming in, whoever go if Keith Lucifer only leave, whoever gonna be the leader of the PNM going and come now, and they too go don't see that this PNM leadership here, they gone with all the money. That's what's going to happen in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. So even if our opposition come in or our next PNM come in, they too will be like Chambers who don't see. You understand? That they gone with all the oil money. So you have a good evening.
Thank you, Brooklyn. You understand what Brooklyn was saying about Chambers?
Mm-hmm.
For the people who don't know, there's a history with regards to Chambers, and why he was ridiculed. Why, as Brooklyn said, right, the same PNM supporters ridiculed George Chambers. Caller.
Good morning, Mr. TC, and good morning, Mr. Heavy.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
I just want to wish my big sister today. She's 80 years old. I just want to wish her a happy birthday, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
You know who it is?
No.
Gemma.
Oh, today's Gemma birthday?
No, my big sister.
Oh, today's
my birthday is in May.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I know it's you, Gemma, but I thought it was your birthday today.
No. My birthday is in May. God stay alive. I'll be 70 years in May, if God stay alive. 11th of May is my birthday. Yeah, but my sister, my big sister, her name is Joan John. She's 80 years old today. That is my first sister, the first one of my father's children. Okay?
All right, thank you, Gemma. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Wall Street, you can call us back if you wish. You can call us back. You know, we have to be switching. So I'm doing my do. Wall Street, you can call us. Yes. Good afternoon.
Caller.
TC and Heavy, a pleasant.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, TC and Heavy, a pleasant good afternoon to you guys, and a pleasant good afternoon to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. You know,
she's coming in real soft. I don't know why.
Okay, no. Maybe I speaking kind of low.
Oh, you're speaking low. Yes, you're speaking low. Go ahead.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you know, I listened to the rhetoric by the Prime Minister with that conversation with the people. I don't know, when there's conversation with the people and you talk for like 90% of the thing, and then you have a 10% where people can have a conversation with you. I think when you have a conversation with the people, you know, you go back and forth with the people and you listen to what the people have to say, because you come to tell the people, you know, you come to mislead the people then. And I listened to the rhetoric with respect to oil prices, and I have to say, if I had to put the Prime Minister in my global business class as a student, he would have got an F- for that contribution that he gave to the people with regards to oil. So let me give you guys a quick example, right? In 2016, right, Trinidad produced 71,000 barrels of oil, and the closing price was $53.75. So I just do a quick calculation, right?
Right.
Let's say they make $3,763,000 with a closing price of $53, 71,000 barrels, right? So I went to 2021 and I say they're producing less barrels. They produce 57,000 barrels. However, the closing price in oil was $75. So they now have made $4,275.
Wow.
$4,275,000, right? With less barrels of oil. So I want to know, how I supposed to have pain when you're making more money, even though you're producing less barrels of oil? You know, the match just not matching.
Correct.
And, you know, when you listen to the when you listen to people call the program and, you know, they you know, me personally, I don't try to be an expert on things that I don't have my expertise in. But it's simple. I just Google it, you know, and I went to Google and I put in barrels of oil a day. Let me give you guys a quick example, right? So 2022, the high for barrels of oil is $123. That's the high for this year so far. So think about it. Even if Trinidad producing 50,000 barrels of oil per day, right? And you could sell it at $123 per barrel. You're making way more money than if you produce 70,000 barrels of oil, right? At $50 a barrel. You understand? So I am thinking about the people. I said, but wait now, boy. All you listen to this, you have to give the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, that's his words, and heavy on TC. I want the people in the Go Along, Get Along PNM gang to go to the office of the Prime Minister or Google the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley. This is his words I'm using, you know. And if I'm using your words, I don't know how I'm disrespecting you by using your own words. This is his words, so I'm just repeating his words. But heavy, at $123, that is the high for this year.
Yeah.
We in Trinidad, we making money now, all in a sudden. Listen to this, when the price of barrel, when the oil price for a barrel of oil is low, all you have to ban all your belly.
Yeah.
When it's high, all you have to ban all your belly.
You have to ban my belly too.
When
I don't understand.
It don't matter. Yeah, you have to ban your belly, whether it's low, high, medium, whatever it is.
Because for years we have been told when the oil is low, is recession, and we had to ban with belly, and we can't, you know, we had to cut. You know, all these things we hear when oil prices is low. I remember when at that time oil price was $9 a barrel. You understand? And it had the regime at the time was important was Pandey, right? And we didn't do so bad. But what I'm saying now, we are at a price of 100 and plus.
23. Yeah, 123 is the high for this year. And you still coming to tell the people of Trinidad and Tobago, all you have to ban all your belly, and you gain them misleading about subsidy. Well, you know, you might have to remove the subsidy, because when we was back in 2000, we was only producing, you know, we was producing 71,000. But
no, wash it. Business, right? Business one-on-one. You know about business, right? If at this point in time, we don't know how long the war going to go happen to Ukraine and Russia, and this embargo or these sanctions America put on Russia with regards to oil and all these things, right? If you know for years that our production is low, right? And we now have a price of 100 plus per barrel, we don't know if it's going to go up, right? Isn't it now the time to make an investment to boost production?
Correct is right.
Because if any businessman will know when the price is high, knows if you're looking to boost product. And the demand is great, because here all the demand great. Even the Great America went and put a tail between the leg and went back to Maduro to get oil.
Of course.
And it sanctioned Maduro some years ago. So
because heavy America don't want to go and use their reserves, you know.
Correct.
Reserves,
they don't want to use the reserves.
They don't want to touch that.
Right.
Right. They're going to Venezuela. But heavy, quickly, let me say this. Right? In 2015, we were producing 65,000 barrels of oil. Right. In 2017, we were producing 71,000. So there's been a steady decline in the amount we're producing.
Right.
But however, the prices, there was some increase in prices. For example, in 2021, the closing price was $75.21.
Right.
Right. In 2019, the closing price was $61.14. In 2018, it was $45.15. So there's been a fluctuation with price going up. But this year, it went from a high of $75 in 2021 closing price, right? The closing price in 2021 was $75. The high that year was $84. And now we are at a high of $123.70. And that man come to the people and tell them, boy, all you have to watch because we only producing this amount of barrel of oil now, and not because the price gone up to $23, or they think you go get anything, or then you throw in the subsidy. Well, the subsidy this time is 500 million, and back then it was 2 billion, and all kind of. You think them people really know what I'm talking about? You think people in Trinidad, and you really think people suffering in Trinidad want to come and hear about them thing about oil price and all kind of things. People want to know where my next plate of food coming from.
Correct.
That is what the people want to know. Where's the economic development? Where's the economic empowerment? Where's the economic inclusion and access to capital for black people and black businesses? That is what you want to hear. And you come in with this rhetoric.
I heard one should wrap up. We have plenty callers on the line.
Yeah, man.
Wrap up.
All right. Thank you guys very kindly.
All right. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Phone line is blazing off the hook right now.
Well, it's there right here.
Caller.
It was a good day, TC and Heavy.
Good day.
Heavy and TC, I'm a bit upset. Why? Because even my son, my 10-year-old son can understand and put 2 and 2 together and realize that something wrong with that math. There's something that math is not enough. But my issue, Heavy, I have been thinking about, pondering about previous years to come, before now, talking about previous years that passed. Why it is we have not seen economic, even throughout all the budget that have laid in Parliament, we have not seen or heard any revenue, how much revenue we have generated with pitch. That is first to start with pitch, right? In addition to that, Heavy, we have a problem in this country, and our biggest problem is the people who are managing our monies.
Correct.
That is our problem. And people in this country are turning a blind eye to it because they're thinking about party politics and who they love, and we don't want these people in power. We don't want I want people to sit down and think Heavy. Think, they're not thinking Heavy.
That's correct.
Because I cannot understand. I want to try to break it down to this siblings in my 5 minutes, at least not even so much. A little 2 minutes. I want people to sit down and ponder and think. Trinidad and Tobago have the best pitch in the world. We have 3 pitch leagues in the world. Trinidad and Tobago have the best in the world. Our pitch is different to all the other pitch. And we can tell the people outside there how much we set our pitch for, right? We can put our price in our pitch, but yet we still in an economical crisis. I can't understand that. I don't know how people can put their mind around that. Our oil refinery, it was much different to all the other oil refinery in the world. We can produce natural gas and different other gases in that same oil refinery. We don't work in that place. And still we have economical problems. We are the best cocoa in the world. All the chocolate factory coming to our country to know how we just make our cocoa, what is the soil, what we just put, and we still have economical problems in this country. People don't understand that.
No.
Economical problem. So who is the problem in other words, Heavy and DC? Who is the problem?
Management.
The people managing the money.
Correct.
That is the problem. And the problem with us in this country, we always think and believe that we have to put somebody in power who is educated. We can't put somebody who is at how we consider grassroots to run the country.
Or a layman.
Yeah, a layman. We can't put a layman in the seat. In the pilot seat. You have to put somebody who is educated and they're outsmarting us and taking all our money.
Correct.
If you have a problem, if we have 30 seconds again, if you have a problem in this country, right, at presently, right? All the places that we are renting to all certain people in this country, why you not pull it back and say, hey, we have an economic problem, we can't afford to pay the rent? Why you not pull it back? You have to go and tax these poor man and the poor people. I have a problem with that, Heavy.
Yep.
I have a problem. I must have a problem with that. And it's sad that people only see politics above that.
Yeah.
If you understand what I mean.
Politics and race.
People see politics and race above that. That can never be right.
Correct.
We're supposed to be living comfortable in this country.
Correct.
But we have pitched lake. No other country in the world have pitched lake. Come by you and begging for what you have. That is how resources work. People don't understand that. That is how resources work. Once you have something and it's a high demand thing and I don't have it, I can put more I want. I can put my price on that That's how business doesn't work. Like common sense. Like economic 101. If I have something and you don't have it, you have to pay
wherever you call for it. Correct.
Exactly. And people can't understand that basic thing. These people don't have lot of this country.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for thinking.
Mash up this country. Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Love your contribution. Brother thinking. You see that people out there that thinking, you know? They're not being so...
We continue to take your phone calls.
Yes.
So call us.
Yes.
I see the phone lines were going crazy just now. You can try back right now. You can call us. I see phone calls are coming in.
That one on the top. That one on the top.
I know one of them is on the top. Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon again, TC and Heavy.
Good afternoon.
Actually, I wasn't talking on politics today, but I just want to tell Mr. Wall Street, Dr. Rowley, the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, but he's still the Prime Minister, and here he's the youngest man in America. Okay.
Oh gosh.
My Lord.
How to help all yeah?
I don't know.
How?
I don't know. Sometimes I just want to cry.
You just want to cry?
Well,
we have the...
It is about...
We have the...
Country. We have the Royal Castle meetup coming up.
Yeah.
Right, so then we have 1 minute 44 seconds. Take a call quickly.
Yeah, we'll take a 1 minute
call. 1 minute
yeah?
call, yeah. Quick.
We'll take a 1 minute call. Caller, you have a minute.
Yes, if Gemma telling him that, PNN Gemma were telling him that. Okay.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to take a break there.
Take a break, coach. Take a break. Okay. So, people, we're going for a break right now in the next minute and 23 seconds. And I just want to say, right? I don't realize, and I'm glad people are opening their eyes. And I'm not speaking to the fanatics or the sycophants. I'm talking to the people of Trinidad and Tobago who have critical thinking, right? And saw what that meeting with the Prime Minister, them things that said in the meeting, right? See for what it is, right? It doesn't really make no sense. We don't need to be raising or removing no subsidy to raise no fuel in Trinidad and Tobago. We have an oil and gas economy. No oil and gas economy in the whole world, Qatar, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, you name it, anybody who produces oil and gas, even Venezuela next door, have subsidy on the gas for the people. The only reason why Venezuela is out there is because it was sanctioned. You understand? But no oil producing nation is going to remove their subsidy and be. You feel like Barbados and them had gas over there?
Hold on, Heavy. Let's come back with that.
This season of Lent, get more options from Royal Castle with their 3 tasty meal specials. Meals made with the freshest fish, seasoned with the Castle's appetizing Trini ingredients and cooked to golden perfection. Choose from the fish combo, 2 succulent pieces of fish, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or the fish sandwich combo of a tender, tasty sandwich, 1 side and a 16-ounce soft drink, or even a flavorful veggie combo option of a sandwich, a side and a 16-ounce soft drink. Get more options from Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste for Lent.
Thinking of what to have for lunch or dinner? Here's a meal tip from Royal Castle. Lots of us these days are at the gym, toning up, or into health and fitness of some kind. Maybe you're a vegetarian or fasting and need an alternative. Why not try Royal Castle Veggie Burger? The wholesome patty is made with oats, lentils, chana, potatoes, and carrots, and all Royal Castle's local flavors. Plus, it's topped with fresh salad and tomatoes, all inside a soft, warm bun. Give it an extra kick with the Royal Castle famous pepper sauce. Ask for it alone or as a combo with any side and a 16-ounce soft drink. It's the Royal Castle Veggie Burger. Our culture, our taste.
What goes in is a local something that makes it all taste better. It's the flavor of our culture. Come from here, come from there, and everywhere. is the special flavor that's made of silver at the Royal Castle. Welcome the Royal Castle. Royal Castle. Flavor to the bone. Royal Castle. Taste the very own. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Taste the unique flavor of our culture at Royal Castle.
That was today's meal tip from Royal Castle.
Heavy, right? So we ain't gonna waste any time. You can call us up right now. Right? We ain't gonna waste any time. You know our numbers. If you don't know the numbers and you would like to partake in the phone calls, you can call us at 3420081. That's 3420081. For WhatsApp calls, you can call 771-1791. That's 771-1791. And of course, if you are B-Mobile, you can call us at 466-5391. 466-5391. All right? As we continue to take your phone calls. I P&M Gemma says so. Maybe you're on your callers. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Heavy and TC.
Yes, good afternoon.
This was Heavy.
Yes?
In 2010, when you remember you was on radio and be talking to Heavy nice and thing. Heavy get vexed and he gone. Next time Heavy come back, he gone with Jack Warner. I say after that Heavy, you would have no complaint with Trinidad and Tobago. I say you would have nothing with Trinidad and Tobago. You leave us, but you don't want penny. You leave and go on. You and your partner. And everybody has something to talk now. Brooklyn, that everybody has to say about Trinidad and Tobago, and they live in Trinidad and Tobago. They're not living in Trinidad and Tobago. They're paying a cent in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. But they're talking about Trinidad and Tobago. Come on, spend your money. Put your mouth where your mouth. Put your money where your mouth is. Come and spend something in Trinidad and Tobago, and then you could talk. But you can't talk away, giving all America everything, and then you want to come to talk about Trinidad and Tobago. Come, show you where you put your money where your mouth is. Even spend $5. You spend $5 Trinidad and Tobago, we're satisfied. Bye bye.
Some conversations is not for certain people. Leave it. Some people they need to take the phone from some of these people.
Sure, you gotta take the woman phone.
You gotta take the phone from them because this conversation is not.
How you gonna take the woman phone?
Caller.
Yeah, go to DC and Heavy.
Yeah, my brother.
I want to highlight an issue here that no one is highlighting, right? You know, this wicked and evil government decided to cut all the disability persons' food cards this month here, just because they're collecting a check of $2,000. What did the hell $2,000 could do for someone a month?
Wow.
Yeah, them watching that. Before you even get that $2,000, that money don't even finish. That money don't finish yet before you even get that money in your hand, Heavy.
Wow.
And they rent, people who had to buy adult pampers, colostomy bath, and all kind of thing. Them feel that $2,000 had to buy medication. People had to do all kind of thing with that $2,000. How would them expect people to buy food to out of that $2,000 to take with the people food card this month? This wicked and evil government, and no one is highlighting this. No one is talking about this Heavy. I watch how they wasting our money in all kind of stupid projects and rentals and all kind of thing. They talk about we're not eligible for a food card because we getting a disability grant. But all them rent and thing they pay, them deserve more rent upon rent upon rent. Kind of foolishness, real foolishness going on in this country, and no one is highlighting this issue. And it's not only the disabled people, the people who collecting public assistance with the cutting their food cards too.
But how they gonna do that? Who does that?
I don't understand why they continuously and constantly using the food card like a yo-yo.
Yeah.
They let it down when they're ready.
And when they're ready,
and they're ready to pull it back up.
Yeah.
Then they let down some money. Is it not supposed to be a food card where if it's valid for a year or I don't know 6 months, whatever amount of time it's valid for, why not just give that money every month without studying? This one get a disability, with this one calling day and getting money on the food card. They all kind of craziness. How they could do budgets of 50 something billion and or 500 billion and all kind of big budget, right? And they cannot manage a food card that has to get 500.
Yeah, people get embarrassed by the grocery this month. They go down cashing for the grocery when they reach. They cannot pay for it because they can't have no money.
That's
sad.
Every time it comes to deal with poor people,
they do that.
Yeah, you always
it always has issues.
People in this country.
It always has issues. I have a problem with that.
That is what? But I have a serious problem with that too.
When it's time for big money to share, the maths does maths properly. It does maths better than the maths.
Mm-hmm.
But every time it's somebody that has to get something small.
It's
you pay again.
It's red tape to get it, you know. Red tape to get it, and then it's in you're looking for.
All right, caller.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for highlighting it.
Every single time it's for somebody that, you know, oh gosh, I find it's ridiculous now, man. It cannot continue like that.
Trying to call you.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Piper.
Piper?
Barrels of oil at a high cost price.
Hold on, caller. Piper not here. You want to speak to Piper?
Less barrels of oil.
Caller?
Hello, Piper?
Caller, Piper is not here. Is Piper you want to speak to?
Anyone all you?
Anyone at all here?
Any one of you. What I'm saying is producing less oil at a high cost price. It must mean nothing because the price high, but the oil is less. Right, simple math.
Oh my God. TC.
Oh God!
She really called to defend that?
I sorry for you.
No.
Because I sorry. Don't have you do even condone. Don't condone.
Don't condone it.
Don't condone.
Okay.
Don't condone.
This the minute people
don't condone that.
This
what she said there makes no sense at all. What she just said there. And you going and try to explain. Have you come on, man? I don't even want to hear yourself, man. I don't want to hear you. Hi, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. I'm telling you, I didn't want to hear you. That
call breaking up.
That caller there made absolutely no sense at all. And you running behind that.
I wasn't running behind that. I was going to say some shows you have to leave alone people. If you're not too, and too bright now. Certain topics, that's not your fight. Don't come in the arena.
Hi, good afternoon.
If you don't,
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
Good afternoon.
I now call a friend who does get disability grant and the card, and she now tell me she get her money. Why is the line just so boy?
You call a friend.
Of course.
But
right in my street.
But this person didn't. But this person didn't. So I mean,
right in my street.
Not because your friend got.
Yeah.
Mean that everybody got.
Thank you.
No,
and is that the issue? Is that
even the issue?
You see them instead of copy card that people not getting. I have a friend in my street.
Run up any ball, boy. Way.
Listen to me, Jamal. Listen to me.
Yes.
Because he said that, it doesn't mean it's not true. And because you said you have a friend that got it, doesn't mean it's true either.
Nobody.
I'm not lying.
But he's not lying either.
You don't know if your friend lying to you?
So why should I lie?
So why he go lie?
Well, I look good yet.
But why would he lie? Why would he lie? Let me tell you something. You see the tit for tat?
Yeah.
I'm not taking no more tit for tat phone call.
Yeah.
and not taking no more or let's throwing off.
They're trying to be the radio show
program
with petty things.
You see the tit for tat?
Look.
If Gemma have nothing else to say, don't call back. I not on that and heavy. If you want to tell your callers and them, then your callers and they not my callers and then your caller because all of them be calling whole week talking stupidness.
I don't call again.
All of them talk stupidness whole week.
I don't call again.
Anytime it's tit for tat and you pick up your phone to call a neighbor to tell her, ask a neighbor, you get your money, well I go in and call back the radio station because the person lying. You see that stupidness, heavy? I'm not indulging that.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's wasting airtime.
They're wasting airtime.
That's wasting airtime.
People want to call with good contribution.
Exactly. These things throw off the material of a program. The program right now is about making the maths make sense.
Makes sense. Yeah.
About
the oil and gas.
Yeah. You see that stupidness? I am not condoning that anymore. Right? The idea of that. Hi. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good day. Listen to your program. I mean. To start with, both parties and everybody, well, you all and all will have, allegiance. Both parties have been disappointing the nation to me for the past couple of decades. Both of them need to do way better. Not way better, I want something new because both of them dragging the flag right now.
Exactly.
And I heard how these people are supposed to defend, like, I don't know, unless they're paying me. And even if they're paying me, I wouldn't even call, just stay quiet.
And take care of us.
Yeah, I'm correct because
exactly.
Most of them disappointing, but fact is why I guess people beating up on the KNM right now because KNM ain't government.
Thank you.
You can't be drawing for something 2010. It's like okay, we talk about that, but we had to ask them to raise the standard a bit. And the fact that if they keep allowing both parties, this is for you and CPNM and any other party to come. If they keep allowing them to get any drivers to talk about bacchanal and stupidness, and then when you reach here, they talk stupidness, and, well, their license too, but your license is improving. They driving in the newest Land Cruiser, and them on the bus route, them on the townhouses and the premium areas.
And we
you ain't feeling it. You're not feeling it.
Yep.
I can't defend that. That's
Thank you.
And I don't understand.
Well, caller.
Anybody, but the older people, I don't know what it does. Oh, they could defend that both parties are here, not just hear them.
Well, caller, me and you sailing in the same boat. Me and you sailing in the same boat. I have no political allegiance. I don't like none. Because all of them on stupidness.
Thank you, caller.
You understand? Sure about that. All of them on foolishness. So I don't like none. You understand? Until somebody could come with something that could make sense, none of them are making sense to me. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
But have you just call and disturb Aisha program all the time?
God, don't bother. Wow. She said just call and disturb Aisha program.
Yes.
Wow.
Heavy, stop calling and disturbing Aisha.
I go stop.
Heavy, stop calling.
I stop.
And disturbing Aisha.
You see, Aisha don't have a program.
Who she have?
I should have a comedy fest.
But you can't do that. I apologize.
So I don't be getting.
You cannot do that. You cannot do that.
What? Is that comedy fest?
You cannot say that.
They don't talk about nothing else, but on that show, you see how we talking thing about the benefit country and thing? All they have is bacchanal, is North San Grand San, you know?
Let me take a call. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Let me get back to the editorial quickly.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, Heavy MTC, this is for the both of you. So you all have a home. You have plan B, plan A, and it didn't work, which means you all will look for a new solution. Correct. Am I correct?
Correct.
Right. So let's get there. Now, the Prime Minister was having a conversation with the citizenry, and I was sitting to the edge of my seat. As a critical thinker, when the Prime Minister is talking, he's now not talking to his constituency, but the entire Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. And where the Prime Minister would have fallen down on the job, he took a blanket and spread it, or a wet blanket and spread it over Trinidad. Now, if the both of you all at any time would have visited any construction site, work on any construction, you know they have something they call a fire blanket.
Right.
And which they want that so that whatever falls, it will not burn down whatever it is. Let's get there. The Prime Minister in no way tell I, Demarius or three, Tabakit, as a citizen, since after the pandemic, this is where we go. Yeah. And come on, people, this is not knocking the Honorable Prime Minister, but Dr. T. Christopher Rowley did not come with a solution to tell us where we go forward.
Correct. And I said that before the Ayago and TC Mokoko said Bashman. I said never come with an economic plan post-COVID.
And my brother, you are so correct. And listen, any caller or listener that vote a pinch of salt, so to speak, they will be honest to themselves. That whole exercise, nowhere did the Prime Minister said, you know what, the ailing infrastructure, the energy sector, as you rightfully said, is the backbone of our economy. So you know what? Let's have a friendly discussion how we move the country forward. But you know what we get instead? They had people who was planted all over in that meeting for soundbite.
Yeah.
And then they had a cheerleader from there as he and to the end of the day, Mr. Prime Minister, let me say this to you. This is a citizen of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. I beg you, please do not BS the citizenry anymore. Tabakit out and out.
Thank you, Tabakit. Wow.
Tabakit on fire today.
Yeah, you're on fire today. Right, so the numbers to call are 3420081, that's 3420081. The WhatsApp line 7711791, 7711791. Wow. There is no post-economic plan, post-COVID economic plan. After the pandemic is over, then what? What are we going to do? Our country is so lucky that, well, I can't say we're lucky again because I'm confused. Oil prices going up and we still poor.
Yeah. And people
and we still suffering.
People justifying it.
And people trying to justify it by saying
foolish things like this. I've read some of the comments just now. I just did not.
Yeah.
But foolish things like this. Heavy with the analogy with the mangoes. How much you pay for the mango? Even if Heavy was paying $1 for the mango and selling it for $2, and as he said, he only get 5 mango, and he went and he buy 5 mango as usual at $1 for one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he reach in the market to sell it, and he's the only mango man, so he sell at $8, right?
Yeah.
You're making $7 profit because the expected price was $2.
Yeah.
So when people saying these things, I don't even adhere to it. I don't take it
on. See, there's something wrong with Trinidad and Tobago. When a person don't think critically or don't ask questions, they just go by wherever it's said and say, yeah.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hey, wow.
Good afternoon to Tia and Heavy.
Good afternoon.
If you see the nature of oil prices rising and you can understand why we still poor, the deliveries, we deal with the deliveries. The deliveries for this month will be collected next month, if you understand what I'm saying here. The price that they're paying for oil right now is for April deliveries, if you understand what I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
This month we're getting February deliveries, and February was 80-something.
Okay.
This month, March money, you understand what I'm saying here? We'll be collecting that in April. It doesn't come as the prices drop, you get that money the same day on the oil.
Nobody's saying that.
No, well, the way you talk heavy.
I never said.
Let me finish and you would understand one thing.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
And you still poor.
I am saying to you, based on what the Prime Minister said, that not because oil price gone up means that we are making money because production is low. That in itself doesn't make no sense. He never talked about the delivery time and how long it's going to take. And
no, because that's all. It is true because if you have
that is true.
Yeah, it's you need to start over 100,000 barrels a day. You need to over 100,000 barrels a day.
Okay, and.
But what was that? Were we over 100,000 barrels a day before this?
Since 2007 or 2010,
Are we not running around the same amount of barrels a day for the last how much years, caller?
No. Less we pulling out the ground.
What?
Less oil we pulling out from the ground.
For how long now we pulling out less oil out of the ground?
Right, for the last 20 years.
Right. Okay, good. So for the last 20 years, we pulling out less oil out the ground.
Right.
At a lower cost.
Right.
So now that the cost gone up, caller, we still pulling out the less barrel out the ground, but for more money.
You understand?
So the same 10 barrel we was getting, we getting that same 10 barrel. But we getting more money for we 10 barrel now, caller. Wow.
Less productivity. You still didn't understand that.
Wow, boy. Like, caller.
Something wrong with these people, right?
No,
something wrong with these people, TC. I tell you.
Less production.
When I tell the truth, that is not a real place.
Look. We know.
We don't break it down for him.
Wow.
I don't know, boy. I don't know something wrong with this fanatics, boy.
Caller, we have just about a minute before we head to the
I guess I'll call back good afternoon, heavy TC, and to the listeners.
All right.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on the judicial system.
No problem. When you call
back in the next hour. We're going for a break in like a minute.
All
right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Cool.
I don't understand, TC.
Wow.
TC. I don't understand.
End his conversation by saying less productivity.
Less production. Wow. He put his foot in the mud when he said for the past 20 years.
Exactly. That's what he did.
Put his foot in the mud when he said for the past 20 years the production was low.
Yeah.
And we was getting the production at.
I thought it was last week.
And we was making profit because they say we making profit from the same less production.
Yes.
Right? So the less production for the past 20 years, right? And we're making profit for $40, $45, $50, $65.
Yeah, wherever.
Right, wherever.
Yeah.
And boom, now we're going up to 100. Plus, 100 plus.
Right.
So you're making double now.
Yeah.
So you was making 60, it's 120 now.
No, the raw material.
How come it dip? How come we're making no money? All of a sudden, the prices go up, we stop make money?
Yeah.
Or the kid never tell me, or they went to school? And then it's both about education.
Take a pause, heavy.
Again, Bex.
Yeah, go and drink some water.
Let me go and drink some water and mind my business.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The next one that we're gonna do, I don't think they know it, you know. You think they, fellas, I don't think they know this one. Y'all think they can check out the, you think they know? All right, Jack, I hear you. Okay. Y'all know this one. Y'all ready? I woke up this morning and I feel it nice.
Tune into the Street 919 FM this and every Thursday for the program Conscious Talk, where we are at and where we are going with Steve Antoine as regards the land space for the celebration of Emancipation Day every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. It's Conscious Talk on the Street 919 FM.
It's all about the fastest growing reggae show in the land without a doubt. Right here on the Street 919 FM. Each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. with yours truly, MC Duke, alongside Selector Kochi. So make it a date and don't be late. Rock and come in, line up, link up, creep up. You don't know reggae rock each and every Sunday. Salute God Amari, King Selassie.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Monday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every Wednesday evening from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, gogi, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health, performance, and disease. Listen to Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 9:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the Street 919 FM as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079, 516-286-7079, or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com.
Get ready! Pretty British, Brother J, and Ali Berry presents Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. Drink your water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Saturday, April 16th at the Onyx venue, 27A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, featuring the big band in the business, Iwer George.
Yes, and this is me, Iwer George, the big boss in the business, April 16th, Soca Madness Part 1. Yes, I'm going to be in London. I'm coming to shell it.
Fabulous.
You know what I'm saying, yo, London, April 16th, it's all about the Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. I will be there.
Will be your friend blinking bad? I'm the friend I'm stinking bad. Music by DTTP, Rigo Suave, the Stage Guard, Selector G, Survival Number 1, and DJ Winks. Tickets available on Eventbrite UK. Early bird tickets, £25 from March 6th. For more info, call Allison at 447588376951. Trini British 447404-050703 and Brother J 447508862718. Saturday, April 16th. Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. London, it's your turn.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for the program The Final Hour with Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr. and his wife, Nikki Garcia, for the Bible study every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mark chapter 16, verse 15 says, "Go into all the world and preach this gospel for every creature, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation."
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life, The Health Store, being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp at 309-4697 or 620-9379.
The Gap Man
Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
Hi there, I'm Lester Suklal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT.
Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody.
Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. The Bible says, the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as you witness all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James on the Street 919 FM.
Dynamic crew alongside Iwer presents Soca Come. Featuring the boss himself, Iwer the boss man of Soca.
Yo, this is Iwer George, the big boss in the business, and I'm going to be in Grand Cinnamon on the 14th of April, Canada, forward the 6th.
It's all going down the 14th of April at the Grand Cinnamon Banquet and Convention Center, Toronto, 3895 McNichol Avenue, Toronto, Ontario, 9 p.m. till. Tickets are just $35. Get them now at ticketgateway.com. Hey, so you link up Dynamic Crew. It's all about Soca. Featuring Iwer George in concert.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
This phone line has been going right through the break. Hi, good afternoon, welcome. Hello, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, TC.
Yes, good afternoon.
I'm happy. Good afternoon, guys.
You're sounding pretty low. I don't know why. And it's reconnecting. Well, Heavy, it's just about 10 minutes after the hour of 2 o'clock. And we continue to take your phone calls. We continue to entertain your phone calls. You know? I don't know what's happening there. Right, so we're back on the inside. Let's take this one right here. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, according to my brothers.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, my brother.
You know, I have been listening to this radio, and I realize in every party, the downfall of our party is the supporters. The most deceitful people in any party is the supporters. Because, for example, listen to this, for example. A man calling and say he wants some street lights in the street. People could get raped, people could get robbed, people could get this. The street light is not to carry home by here, you know.
No.
It's for the people. Everybody calling and saying, boy, do it this. Why you go back and sleep? You know, the kind of thing I hear them tell Kingsley. Them don't know. Them making the party look bad.
Yep.
If it's bad, and them not realizing that. Them making PNM look bad. Before they say, well, Kingsley, here's what's going on. I will see if I can talk to this one for you. Oh, let me put something in place for you. If Kingsley just go back and sleep, I walk and drink water. You know, this is the downfall of a country. You understand? When you're supporting something, don't support the wrong thing. Support them in the right way.
Correct.
You call all the coming and talking about the oil, design, a man calling and talking about production. What you know? These kind of things, we're not defending the right thing, we only defending the wrong thing. Right. That's why our country could never go forward, brother. The downfall of our country is the supporters of them party and them dread.
Correct.
And they wouldn't see that. They come in and talking out of time talk and feel well they go, the popping on the party, yeah, he talking for we. No, or they making all the party look bad. Or they don't know what they're saying on the radio. My friend have a good day.
Thank you
so much, man. Thank
well
you so
said,
much.
brother. Well said. Well said.
When will they learn, Heavy?
When will they learn?
Well, some of them are too late to learn.
Caller.
They're going right down.
Heavy and TC, you guys know.
You gotta talk up, Wall Street.
Yeah, Heavy and TC.
Yeah.
Listen to this, right? So, you know, all you know I've been fighting for the...
Well, she did something very, very slow.
Wall Street is singing very low. You low down something there?
No, Wall Street is singing very slow.
How is that?
Where's the phone in silence?
Is that better?
Yeah, we're hearing you. We're
hearing you better now. Go ahead.
Okay, listen to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I live in the United States of America, very happy and comfortable, right? All right, I could sit in my house and relax myself and take it easy and be happy. I could go and teach. I could go and do my running academy, and I could be very happy, right? But listen to this: a fellow who come into the bowls at Schumacher Claventil, fighting for them people for an abandoned building, for them to paint 3 building, and for an abandoned building on Duncan Street to become the Laventil to Washington Empowerment Center. And you don't pay them people fighting me down for that, boy? I don't understand that. How you could be fighting me down for that? Because I trying for betterment of the people, and that is a community that have never forsaken the PNM.
You see Wall Street, they're making the party look bad, right? They feel they have to defend that because you making the party look bad. You see, they don't want to know, they don't want the rest of the country to know that the PNM don't really care about the supporters. You mustn't highlight that. And that is why I was vexed with Kingsley when Kingsley, he talking on behalf of the PNM, I know when he asking for the lights for his community, nobody's even taking him on. And Kingsley's supposed to know better than that because you are asking for street lights for your community and nobody's taking you on. You're on every single platform, more than Synergy TV talking about it, and nobody's taking you on, right? And the slap in the face is that on Pastor Google show, your MP came on that show and spoke, right? And said he knew about the street light in Low Place. So which means he knew about it. And up to now still, and that's almost a month now or 3 weeks now you are talking on that show. So which means to say, and then people calling to bash you because you talking about it. Just like the bashing in Wall Street, they don't want nobody know that the PNM does not take care of their own, right? They rather cause a PNM who supporting PNM if they talk about asking to get things done in the community. They don't want nobody else know that. So they must just hush them out, drink water, mind their business, and take whatever they get.
And take the e-jelly. I eat jelly too.
Yeah.
Bamboo. And before I go, Heavy and TC, I used to sell mango in Snake Valley, right? We had 4 mango trees, right? So if I was selling 10 mangoes at $2, right? And all of a sudden, right, mangoes get scarce, boy, but I only now picking 5 mangoes, but mangoes going to $5 now. Am I not making more money with 5 mangoes as opposed to 10 mangoes?
Correct.
With 10 mangoes, I'm making $20, right? Mangoes is now $5. With 5 mangoes, I'm making $25. How is that simple math?
You can't understand. You bring
the
maths more maths for you. You understand?
But listen.
Because at mass production, when oil we were doing mass production in Trinidad, we were selling for less.
Correct.
Right?
So which is we had to sell more oil to make up the amount of money.
Now we're selling less
for more money.
And still the
maths.
And I'm gonna have to say, well, you know the price. People know it's futures. Oil is futures. But listen, you are selling it at the price. Anyway, fellas, have a fantabulous trip.
Thank you.
Thank you. I see Kingsley was trying to call just.
Yeah, because I want Kingsley call. Because Kingsley, the bash Kingsley yesterday on Aisha show for highlighting the lights. Right. And then they choke Kingsley in the bush by telling Kingsley how they call him back in the UNC.
They call him back
in the UNC. Yeah, so you can go back home in the UNC. So that's why, yeah. So why are you talking about the lights?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, yeah, caller.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, here this, sir. Yeah. I think we're leaving out little certain aspects of that discussion. Because what was said is that, what I heard was that they wouldn't be able to carry through the subsidy. So whereas if we'd had the advantage of the oil price at low production, which a certain government at a certain time was capping. I don't know if you remember those headlines. You know, we have convenient memories. Cap off all the oil wells. I find none of the pontificators mention that. But at a certain point in time, and I too, in my career in heavy machinery, I was involved, you know, in transporting a frac machine to be involved in the capping of the oil wells. And the question at the time was, why are these oil wells being capped? That was the big question. But nobody could now really confront the government at the time. I'm not saying which government it was, but at the time, nobody could knock our government nothing. They couldn't tell them anything. But what I think all the missing in terms of this discussion was the subsidies. That is where the takeaway come from in terms of the profitability, where the oil would have reflected. So whereas we used to deal with the subsidies under the production and stuff like that, they start to chip away at the subsidies, and that is where the takeoff come from. So I don't think this discussion is really shallow, and I think the oil industry, I don't think a lot of the lay people like me, you, who would us be discussing it, understands the technicalities of oil production. Because even though we used to produce plenty oil, I think the oil for refining, that's what we used to buy. I think Mariano Brown and Minister Coleman Bird, everybody explained that over time, but we have convenient memories and we don't have specific memories. Even though we produce a lot of oil, the oil for refining is an oil that they always used to buy from time immemorial in Trinidad and Tobago. As a certain kind of oil that is buy for the refining. So there's a technicality that we're missing out in the discussion. And the discussion sometimes mustn't be so shallow. Sometimes it's based on how much you know and how much research we do in terms of how that oil business does go. Because it's a real technical issue. I just wanted to quickly mention also in the conversations with the Prime Minister, which to me, I was impressed. Because even though a lot of people saying it was staged, it was a show, I think it was, how to put it, boy, noble of the Prime Minister to come and have a conversation with the population. Now, I know a lot of people do not appreciate it because, they immersed in the hate and, the short-sightedness and the prejudice against Dr. Rowley. And Dr. Rowley had a go and all this kind of thing. But I was duly impressed. And before I close, in terms of what he mentioned about the judicial system, where everybody keeps lamenting, you're not giving them enough resources to function, and this and that and the other, and it's the government's fault. No, it's not that. According to Aisha, there's a lot of closet politicians in the judiciary where, look at here, some men calling in and still talking about this thing now, the transportation for prisoners now. That is history, but people still talking about, the 1% gain, and I think that transportation has been reduced to 1%. Because the courthouses now, but in the jail, and they're doing it virtually. And let me be honest, TC and Evie, when last you see one of them big bus on the road?
Which big bus you're speaking about exactly?
Yeah, the prisoner. But when last you see one? Speeding through with siren and thing. When last you see one of those amalgamated big trucks on my check TC and I all there.
Yes, sorry for that. Well, in all due respect to that, with the COVID, right, that is where they stop transporting and having all matters right now is online.
Right. All matters. And the court is in the prison. That's the idea I present at the when there was low for money, and the government does listen, and so now it makes more sense. But I hear people still saying about this prisoner transport still going and Rowley still getting the 1% the money, and it was propagandic nonsense they was talking about.
There is the prison transport vehicles are still being utilized.
That is the prisons, which is well in order.
No, the amalgamated vehicles are still being
but greatly reduced PC. Greatly reduced. Because we didn't see them on the road again. But what I was saying is that, in terms of how the resources was given, and this is the trick, even though something is being done by this government, there are people in places that does do their best for the resources not to be used how it's supposed to be used, so the government can still get the blame. Always have an infiltrator to cause it. And I might issue what I have, because they do try, and they do pump money where it is needed, and they do. And they do.
Caller?
Yeah.
Can I engage you?
Go ahead.
I want to go back to the oil with the conversation with the Prime Minister, where you said you applaud that meeting there. Is that you said, right?
Yeah.
Caller?
Like he pressed something. Apparently he pressed something, and Kingsley was now calling as well.
All right, Pierre Kingsley. I will leave it there. I will leave that there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Take a call.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Tabakit here.
Tabakit, your time is short.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm doing it very quickly.
Go ahead.
You see, when you talk about justice on time, and I want to take off from where that last PNM activist, he is a PNM activist, so I have to call him that.
Yeah.
Brother, let me tell you this. As far as what Tabakit know, the only security company in Trinidad and Tobago is responsible for toting prisoners from Raymond Yard and all the other prisons is Amalgamated Security Company Limited. It's on the book, and you could say what you want. And I want to say this. Is the Prime Minister really talking about justice on time? Break up that monopoly. Do not allow them to take an excavator and a dump truck and take money from the treasury. Tabakit out now.
Before I take another call.
Your partner. I have to take.
All right, okay. Go ahead. Hello?
Yeah, TC. Good evening to you, TC, and good evening to you.
Yeah, Kingsley.
Yeah, Kingsley.
Yeah, well, I know I could call this program. This program is not a UFC program and a tech program and a PD.
Good.
TC independent. But what I want to say, every Kingsley is Kingsley. I want to thank today for the entourage for coming in my community right now. As I'm outside, I'm getting my road pitch. So I want to thank those authorities who've been here my whole week cussing, very angry.
Did you get it light?
Well, I get it light this weekend. When Saturday they say for the weekend.
Like you went and buy it and put it down already? You went and choose out what light you want?
You know, I go to the kind of thing. You know, the customer. They say I'm going back home. They say I'm going back to UNC. You see, because I'm asking for 4 lights and a road to pitch, they label me, they scandal me, and for the last few months, I've been asking questions about the UNC. They say, oh, Kingsley, go ahead, ask all kind of questions. Ask what you want. But just now, and I want to thank PNM Jama, who pay a majority, PNM Jama for my REMA, TC and Heavy. This woman calling me all day today, listening to me that my community organized. And she from my REMA, Aisha West, sit down on our program and make Rowdy Jr. destroy my community,
Yep.
Aisha West,
she does do that.
Tell Aisha West, tell Rowdy Jr. no, the boy right. It's over a year. Now the community. We know how to take our home lights and shine it in the road. In the road. So I must sit down and be a fanatic. I'm a rebel. I don't care in power.
Correct.
I will talk out. You might label me. I don't have a problem with you label me. But when I start, because me, as I said them, TC and Heavy, that the UNC leave me, I never leave UNC, and I never join in PNM. I never, and I dare Aisha Well to show the paper I signed. I dare Aisha Well to show the paper what I signed to say I am a PNM. Let me be real. So again, I want to thank, so I'm waiting. So I want to tell how long the light. They say before the week end, the week come in, because the weekend almost end, but the week, I will get my thing. So far, I'm getting on the road pitch. That's a step. I'm asking for 4 street lights now. 5, 1 blinking and 4. So we can talk.
Thank you, Kingsley.
Because outside your Panokini scene.
All right, no problem. Thank you, Kingsley.
All right, Foreman Kingsley. Okay, Foreman Kingsley, you're outside conducting the scene. You understand?
Yeah. I was saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
I keep bouncing my microphone. Yeah. I was saying to the caller, the activists of the PNM, it take a special kind of thinking. Special. When I say special, I talk about real special kind of thinking for you to listen to that Bible and say it good. With regards to the justice on time, I never knew that the government did contract based on trips. Right?
Right.
So, if they that security company.
I don't think they'll do a contract
based on trips. No. I wanted to explain to that colleague talking about you hardly seen them on the road now and you seen them less and all kind of thing.
And they are doing the transport. They are doing the transport from
TC.
Go on.
Let me tell you how this goes. This is how much this is my bid for the year, or for the next 2 years, or how much years contract we have with the government. This is we bid, and the government pay that.
Right.
It's not their fault if COVID come and stop the transport, and they're doing the virtual court now. That has nothing to do with me.
Right.
My money gone in the bank. You understand? So if you call me 4 times for the week or once for the week, it doesn't matter. I still get paid.
You're still getting paid, yeah.
So I don't know what he's trying to justify. We don't know they're working like maxi taxi. Whenever they walk, they get paid for it.
And how much trip they make.
And how much trip they make. Call out.
And
I don't know what the level of thinking is be.
There's people that gets locked up, and the matter happens right in the station.
In the station, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the court matter happens in the station,
and
according to their demise, they would have to go from the station
to the prison.
The police doesn't do that.
The Justice and Time Company.
The Justice and Time Company.
You see, until
you understand,
we hear the government say this service will no longer be needed, and it's cancelled because we're now doing virtual court. They're still getting the money. The contract's still running. Matter of fact, it will be renewed. Because you need to understand that these people are financiers. So even if they don't need them, they will renew the contract.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. Sometimes others try to sound intelligent on the people radio station, eh? But the mere fact that you can say that level of crap that does not make no sense to nobody else makes sense to you, brother, you have to check your brain. Check it. Let me take some calls now. That's who's on the line. Because I don't, for the life of me, understand where you saying this thing is good. Caller.
Yeah, good afternoon, folks. You heard that caller saying that he's impressed at what the Prime Minister said. Anything that what the Prime Minister do is impressive to anybody. That makes sense. You just only call and defend the Prime Minister anytime they say anything that they complain of anything wrong that he do. You call it and pride. That's all you guys do. Rock so it is stupidness. Thank you.
Thank you. And how TC, you hearing a Prime Minister saying that gas prices is going to raise from $4 to $7? How that could be a great speech? That means you don't care about you, man. You don't care about your people. You don't care about your children. You don't care about yourself. All you know the disastrous thing that's going to happen if that gas price if we really raise that.
They're not even thinking about all transport is going to go up.
Not only that,
immediately.
All food cost of living.
They were telling you, when you say all transport heavy, come on, the ripple effect from that.
My God, it's catastrophic.
Yeah.
We're talking about we going to Haiti status, you know.
All food prices is going to double up.
Double?
It's already high.
It's already high.
You understand? It's already high. All food prices is going to go up. All transportation is going to go up. And it's going to go up by double.
And only
who's
food
going
alone.
to incur the cost of a man have to double to full his tank?
Who going to incur that cost? Who? Come on, caller. You saying that was a great conversation, brother. Check your brain. Take all that bad is out of your brain. That juice you drinking, stop drinking it.
Yeah,
I just wonder if when they call the station and they be thinking what they're saying.
The thing is, we know for a fact, we are accustomed that when the gas go up at the pumps, and it does only go up by some cents sometimes or a little
or a dollar
times. When that happens, it still has this massive ripple
effect. Correct.
No, it's not going up by. It's not going up by just a 10% or 5% or 3%. It's going up by
almost double.
Let's say 75%.
Yeah.
75% of the gas price going up means that the consumer is going to pay dearly.
We done not getting no raise in salary. Public servants are working on 2013 salary.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And other going to raise. Don't cut.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
I would like, if the all what you just labeled out there, what the prices that are going up in transport, in gas, in the whole disruption of the economy.
Right.
Is that exclusive to Trinidad alone?
If it's exclusive to Trinidad,
yes.
I'm living Trinidad.
But this question,
I am living.
We live in a
I'm
global
living Trinidad.
village,
I'm living in Trinidad.
We don't even live in a
Just
big
like
universe.
you see, that's the problem with some
we
of
live
us.
in a global. That's not.
That's the problem with some of us because it's just like when Wall Street or one of these foreign callers call, they would say, "I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. I'm saying that's the problem with us." When Wall Street call here, spending no money here, so don't call here.
But that is
but then when we want to make comparison, when we making comparison, we always making comparison for the worst. As it comes to the PNM.
No, gentlemen, this has nothing to do with a simple question I asked. All of what you just itemized.
And this is why I don't deal in politics.
Is that exclusive to Trinidad alone? Because we're living in a global village. We have to think in terms where these things are concerned. It's not only in Trinidad.
So take it as it comes. Take it as it comes.
Darling, I can speak to you.
Again, I have to ask. Please, allow me.
Yeah, go ahead.
The perks and the comforts of the 1%. Is that exclusive only with PNM?
Take it as it comes.
Only the PNM financiers?
And that's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. We're comfortable with that. We comfortable with that. You calling to justify that. You comfortable with the UNC taking me money. You're comfortable with the PNM taking me money. But you're more comfortable with the PNM because I don't want the UNC get it. All is wrong. All is wrong. Why are you comparing the wrongs?
You given. I am not comfortable with.
So how UNC reaching that? So how UNC reaching that? How UNC reaching that?
I never say anything about UNC.
We just spoke about UNC and the 1% and the purse. How they reach?
UNC are reaching that because the only people governing this country is PNM. I am asking simply, all of what you just stated there, if you just stated the way you did, you would be given a false report.
At the end of the day, anybody digging in the government purse and thieving the money is wrong. That is the end of it. That is what it is. You understand? And on top of that, we have to look for betterment, not because because it's a global thing. Because it's a global thing.
An accurate account.
Take it. It's a global thing. But there are other countries this is a global thing, but there are other countries that it is not affected by it. Because they know how to, they are doing the correct thing.
The world economy now is in a shambles.
No, you're talking foolishness. For a big woman, I want to tell you, you're talking foolishness.
No, but listen, we're not here to have a screaming match, yeah?
No, but you're talking foolishness for a big woman.
No,
let she finish talk. Go ahead, darling.
No, I don't start a discussion like Mr. Boris saying I love my country. But I will tell you this. I always say, wherever in the world I go, and I walk in, I touch ground. But when you see I'm in Trinidad, I float on air. That's how I love this country. But if we don't give accurate accounts of what is going on, we will be spinning top in mud. That's all my take on this thing, eh? Because when views are one-sided and accurate, it does not serve the well-being, it does not serve any purpose.
Darling, what is accurate right now? What is accurate right now?
I would listen off air.
All right, listen off air. Okay, thank you.
I just thought that, the way things were going, it was not a clear. It was not the right thing to putting it over like that, because as far as I know,
it's not the right thing for you. It's not the right thing for you.
Government come, government go. The 1%ers are getting their perks.
And that is wrong, and we are too comfortable saying that and believing in that.
So because
it is wrong.
So please,
it is
please,
wrong.
make it clear. Make it clear.
It is wrong.
So why this government that you love so much in stop it?
All right, let's put it this way. If I am not a Trinidadian, and somebody come from Mars and I just come here, I would, with what you were saying there, I would simply believe that only the PNM does have perks with the 1%ers. And it's only the PNM that have them driving the prisoners. And it's only in Trinidad all shambles with the economy. If I was some alien that just come to Trinidad, that is what I would believe, and that's an accurate account.
I'm glad we're not talking. I'm glad we're not talking to people who just come to Trinidad. We're talking to the people who live in here like you.
Exactly.
And if you live in here, you will understand that if the UNC used to do that, and you find it was wrong that the UNC used to do that, why the PNM continuing it too? Why didn't stop it?
The answer remains the same.
Why?
That's a fact. That's a fact. The 1%.
So it's okay for them to do that.
To get period.
So it's okay for either party to do it.
What I am saying again is continue to give your account of how things are. Go ahead, my dear. Take care. Bye bye.
You see, them thing, I just stop at a certain point, because I would condone that.
Something wrong with these people.
You telling
something. Trinidad is not a real place.
You ask a very critical question there. If the UNC doing, all right, let's just say the PNM was doing it first.
Yeah.
Then the UNC come and do it. And then the PNM come and do it again. Under a different leadership.
Right.
And then the UNC come back and do it again.
Under a different leadership.
And then the PNM come back again.
Yeah.
Right?
When it go done.
So under a new leadership again.
Yeah.
This leadership now is not the old leadership.
Right.
Right? So this is a brand new brain.
Yeah.
A brand new thinking.
Right.
He's not thinking like the
one from before, yeah.
Or this one or that one. Nobody ain't going and say,
all right, time for this to stop.
Time for this to stop. This here not going to take place under my tenureship.
And because I talk about it now, I shouldn't make it sound like it's them alone.
You're making it sound like it's PNM, and that is the problem. If you was talking it and making it sound like it's UNC, they would have no problem with it.
Okay.
Right? But the UNC doing it is the same wrong. And that is the problem right there we have as a people. We want to measure up the wrong. This one was doing it, that one was doing it.
Tit for tat.
You understand? Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Yes, good afternoon. I just want to find out, if somebody win a tender, whether it is from PNM or UNC, I'm just asking, what is wrong if somebody, let's say a 1%, owning a system or a transport system based on the tender they won. Either way, I just want to ask you don't have to shout at me.
Nobody not shouting at you, sir. There is nothing.
You listen on air, you listen
There's
off air.
nothing wrong with anybody at all owning or providing a service at all.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right. So what is the problem here?
That stemmed off of a previous caller trying to justify something, and we were just telling him that the service is still there, and it's not a bus service. It is not a taxi service. It's a service that they are providing. So whether they do 10 trips or one, they will still get their due amount of money, and nothing else wrong with that. We are not vexed or angry about that. You understand? They providing a service under a contractual arrangement, and that is what it is. We not on that. That is not a problem for us.
But what I want to ask...
You just ask.
Is the services... what is the other services that also have contractual? Let's say the touring guide and all those other services. Isn't that also under contract?
Caller,
I really don't know.
Caller, you listen? Let me explain something to you. In a country that have equity, and if you don't know what's the meaning of equity, look it up, just Google it. In a country that have equity, the same person wouldn't be getting the same contract for the past 10, 15, 20 years. Right? We have a country with a multi-social country with different people, and them is not the only security company, and it's not the only security company that have vehicles. Right? If we have equity, we will be spreading the wealth equally because it's taxpayer dollars that's being spent every year. So this same person getting the same contract to transport prisoners, or the same person getting the same contract to pave roads, or the same person getting the same contract to build buildings, or the same person getting the same contract every time around, government come, government go, it means you're enriching the same people all the time with taxpayers' dollars. Right? It has to be shared, it has to have justified reason why this person is given the same contract every year, and it looks corrupt when that happens. Understand what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I understand, but what I want to explain, okay? Let's say I have the machinery based on what is required within a tender, and I continuously get because the others don't have their machinery.
That machinery thing is a cop-out excuse. You want to know why it's a cop-out excuse? Because we live in a country right now that you can rent machinery, don't it? So if you get a contract to do a road work and you don't have an excavator or you don't have a pitch layer, right? You can go and rent a pitch layer for 2 days or 3 days or a week or a month, right?
Yeah.
The thing with equipment now, everybody have equipment renting. So that word that you using there, that if the person the contractor don't have equipment, when the contract get the money, when the contractor get the money, he can get any equipment he want rented to do any contract in Trinidad and Tobago. So that piece of statement, that was I want to keep we in the dark about how to get contract, because all these big contractors like Coastal and all them didn't start with vehicles. Them family didn't have money and just buy a set of vehicles and wait to get a contract. Nobody does that. You understand? You get the contract first, you start renting people from people who have vehicles, they give subcontracts to people who have backhoe, who have truck, who have this, who have that, and then eventually
and let me tell you something,
then eventually
caller,
buy your own vehicle.
And let me tell you something, caller. These monsters, right, came and did bad to the country. Let me just show you why. Right? In your community, when I was growing up, it had a man who had owned a backhoe.
Right.
A personal backhoe. Backhoe. It had a man who had a personal truck.
Right.
It had a man who had a personal excavator, right?
Yeah, or a roller.
Right. And then they would come to you and tell you, well, I have a little week work for you.
Yeah, or a month work. Come and get it.
And you take 2 truckman from so and a truckman
from so and truckman from so, yeah.
When you bring in million truck and 22 backhoe and excavator, that man who had that one truck
ain't get no work.
Again, no work again.
Yeah.
The man who had the one backhoe, he gets no work again. He one backhoe, pack up on the side of the road, now start to rotting down.
Yeah.
You understand? Or he only getting...
And that is the problem in this country. Is a certain nepotism. There's no equity, but I'm not seeing it because they're blinded by party politics, and I hate it.
But why are you getting into what I am if it is party?
It's not an attack on you personally, you know. I am speaking holistically about people in Trinidad and Tobago. That's not you personal, caller.
But what is it coming over like, right? Let me explain to you. And it is repetitious every Saturday and onward. I am not bringing down your program or anything like that, right? But it is looking like all the problem that exists. You know, you have a system where some particular, let's say, this might be a little different, right? But let's say in illegal thing, there are people who should not be holding office and they're still continuing, right?
Yeah.
Now, if that is so, right, regardless if it is so or not, right, the way how it is looking and the people are listening is like one particular party and government you all keep calling, and then the other guy with you, what's his name, TC, right? If the two is the problem, keep focusing and calling the two names.
Caller, Max, your question.
But caller, do you listen to this radio during the week?
Yes, but
do you just now, caller? One question: do you listen to this radio during the week?
Yes, I do.
Right. So then that statement you're trying to come at us with our one program is the biggest hypocritical statement that you could ever use. Because you know why? You listen to the programs on this radio station during the week. All the program on this radio station talks one language.
Question. How the other programs come into it?
Because you're saying that our program is biased. Songs like we only studying the toe, and if the toe is the problem, this and that. But do you listen the other programs during the week? Wow.
I do, but my comments remain the same with the others as well. What I am saying, the other thing is that the others are operating on the other end the same way.
Let me just enlighten you, caller, and I will end by saying this. Let me just enlighten you. We all can't think the same way. We all have different brain and was made in different ways to have personal thinking. And I am a critical thinker. I am not one of PNM, UNC, ILP, JBP, no kind of nothing. Right? It could never come over like that.
We could never come over like that. You know want to know why we could never come over like that? You know want to know why this particular show could never come over like that? Because we don't come here and argue and preach nothing on one agenda. We talk about things that is highlighting for our country and what is happening to our people. Right? It was seen that way because the government that is in power now, the people that call the radio station support that government. Right? But if the government do is we highlight it. It's just people that's accustomed to be lied to so much they don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to explain, before I go, I am trying to explain on the other side, the psychopathy on the other side is the same thing because it's one-sided. If you do something wrong, I have always admitted government do something wrong, I would admit it. But there's a process. There's also a process in doing so.
Cola, Max, a question. You could count to no maths, right? You're good at maths?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. How much years this country under independence from 1962 to how much? To 2022. That make it how much?
It would be just about over 60 years.
Good. And how much of those years? How much of those 60 years the UNC was in power?
Okay.
No. Say the figure. Say the figure. Don't forget to say the figure.
Yeah, 10 years.
10, all right. So 10 years out of 56. Wait. 10 years out of 60 means that the PNM was in power for almost 60. Almost 50.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to explain to you...
You can't try to explain just to maths here.
Wait, but that's your problem. You're not listening. I am explaining to you. The way you are and your TC is talking is like nothing was done or nothing. I went through that and I can tell you.
So why I will continue talking about a government that was only in power for the shortest amount of years in the whole, besides NAR, right? Why will sit down on a show to talk about a government that is even in power, was in power since 2010 to 2015, and we're in 2022? Why will I come and do a show on them, right? When them can't do nothing for me.
Let me answer you. The OJT, right? The OJT, the MUST, and all these programs, the on-the-job training, that wasn't anything good. The MUST wasn't anything good.
You want me?
Anything good?
You want me to talk about good? You want me to talk about good?
What?
Do you want me to talk about good?
Have they done? I'm asking you. Have they done anything good?
Who done anything good? The UNC or the PNM?
I am explaining to you. Have anything the government did good that you have said? No, you haven't. I'm telling you that.
I am telling you now, caller. I need you to go on YouTube and type in. Just type in Singapore, right, and Qatar. Watch those two documentaries and then come back. Hold up. Watch those two documentaries and then call this radio station, because clearly you don't know what is good. You don't even know what's good governance. You believe you know what's good governance, but you don't know what's good governance. I'm sorry, but we have other callers on the line. I give you enough time. Yeah, I give you enough time. You have enough callers on the line. Clearly, you don't know what's good governance.
You have 2 minutes.
Okay, we have 2 minutes before we go. Take that call. You call it?
Yeah. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, caller.
Hey, listen, that caller who called just now, right? You have to understand that when they have partisan politics and they're blinded by support, they will be able to see the truth. Now, I'm not going to defend any political party here, but when you talk about OJT, must and give, it is the same government you're talking about, the same government come and they cut off all those things. So when you're talking about good and you're talking about bad, you're talking about one government. And when you're talking about development, you're talking about the same government that went and destroyed development. And we can go. Where we start, we're talking about the sugarcane industry, the oil industry, and the train industry.
Yep.
Who closed down this? Who to close down that when that could have been an upliftment today in terms of innovation? So was the same government implemented and the same government come and destroy it. So I hear that caller, but you need to be educated before you come and destroy it. Take care.
Thank you. Wow.
Unfortunately, we cannot.
Unfortunately, we can't take no more calls. We gotta go. We run out of time, right? TC, I ain't gonna lie. Instead, I give people a headache, then give me a headache today. No?
Yeah. The hot head.
They give me a headache today,
Yeah,
and this is why I'm active in the beginning. If you could define what is truth and what is not, and I tell you that people don't know. You telling me everybody can know is the truth or not? I tell you that people don't know right and wrong. Right and wrong I'm talking about. You understand?
Yeah.
There people don't know right from wrong.
Yeah, for real.
They don't know. So people, we gotta go until next week Saturday. We'll be back here same time, same place on the Street 919 FM. On behalf of TC and myself, I want to say have a good weekend, be safe, and let's try and see if we can make it in this country that is not a real place. Thank you.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Sweating for you. Watch it, tell me you're feeling. And I feel like everybody watching me. Come on the time. Come in the vibe. When I lift them up the goat. Call you bring the day. Go come get on. Up come get on. You. Cause right now I just want this. Cause I don't really care. Your girlfriend she go get text me from my list. I don't care. Me say I'm moving. I don't really care. What to tell them? Tell them come to me. I go take it. I want to believe you. Bring it low for me. Right now I just. Well, you, today is Carnival Saturday. I don't care what they say. Today is Carnival Saturday. Tomorrow is the day before Juve. You could play your own Juve by yourself. If you're worthless enough, you will go in the yard and rub some paint on. If you're feeling worthless tonight, if you're feeling the soca music tonight, I want you to wave your hand and sing everything for me right now. Yeah. Put your hand in the air. Rocks in the air. Listen to me. Sing with me. I'm waving away. Feeling so light. So light. So light. Sun beating on me. Heart is so right, yeah. Alright, yeah. Alright. And I feel like just when I'm in love, everybody watching you. See when it's up, we know where they go. We don't lift them up, they go. Call your friend and then come something on. Trinidad yard. You, I know. Cause right now, yes. My girlfriend, she go get fixed with all I need. I don't care. This hair moving. I don't really care less. But you're too uneasy. Tell him come back. I go take the blame. Tell him come back. Boy, I go. So, hey.
St. Patrick's Day has arrived, and it's the perfect excuse to get together over the unmistakable and bold liquid of Guinness Extra Stout. Let's spark a new kind of celebration and just be Irish for a day, even if you're not. Because during St. Patrick's Day, more than ever, anytime is Guinness time. Please drink responsibly.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. to listen to the live Temple of Restoration, Pastor Curlin and the team. The Temple of Restoration is located at number 12 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, opposite the Cureb taxi stand. For more information, contact 488-4413 or 777-8691. The Temple of Restoration, where Jesus changes lives.
This is real comedy.
Dan, I want to know what I really doing here. What is I doing here? I'm not Shimano. No.
Major Issues, the tour.
With the Caribbean King of Comedy,
Major Hype.
Do you, Miss Mitzi Renita Brown, take? Yes, me take him. Me take him a long time.
On Saturday, March 26th.
Showtime, 8 p.m. sharp.
At Napa, Port of Spain. Tickets are $350 for a limited time only.
Get yours now at all cachet outlets.
Anton's Gold Rush, Castro's in Arima,
Larry's, Francis Plaza, Chaguanas.
or online at islandytickets.com. Major Hype is on his way to Trinidad.
Well, I just found and give a little one check. For a comedy show like you've never experienced.
Backed by Ziggy Rankin and Order.
This is the release you need.
Get your tickets early. All COVID protocols are in place.
For more info, call 779-5755. Brought to you by Cachet and Anton's Gold Rush.
The Tabernacle of Joy, 26 Prince Street, Port of Spain, will be reopening this Sunday, the 13th of March, 2022 at 9 a.m. sharp. Thank you, and may God continue to bless you and your family in Jesus' name.
Get ready! Pretty British, Brother J, and Ali Berry presents Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. Drink your water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Saturday, April 16th at the Onyx venue, 27A Queensway, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, featuring the big man in the business, Iwer George.
Yes, and this is me, Iwer George, the big boss in the business. April 16th, Soca Madness Part 1. Yes, I'm going to be in London. I'm coming to shell it.
Fabulous.
You know what I'm saying, yo, London, April 16th, it's all about the Caribbean Soca Madness Part 1. I will be there.